Hello everyone, Darren here. And on today's episode of WotC Academy, we're going to be looking at the ninth installment of the Map Awareness series, and the topic of this video is going to be relocation and map control. So as usual, this was a live streamed game, so we all know how that works. I can't record it with the capture card at the same time I'm streaming, so I have to record it other ways. Thus, you get to not hear any audio, unfortunately, and you get to see the lovely logo in the top left-hand corner. I apologize for that. But we are in the Leopard one on steps and on the north spawn. And right off the bat, I know that I'm going to go left. Why is that? It's because I do not have armor in the Leopard one, and I have good gun depression, good mobility, and very good accuracy. So I'm going to go over to the left-hand side where my strengths would be much better suited to trying to win the game. And you're going to see here that I'm actually pretty aggressive in this tank, which most of the time you really don't want to be in. And why I'm super aggressive on this flank is because I realized that we had an opportunity to win this flank. And why did I really want to seize this opportunity? Well, most of the time it's because the northeastern section of the map is essentially a pivotal section of the map here. It decides who wins and who loses, is whoever can gain control of this side of the map the quickest and swing around behind the other team. And the rest of the team, and pretty much the other half of the team that goes to the southwestern side of the map, tends to get stalled out there in the HG1-2 area because, they end up getting stuck there in a pivotal brawling match between, each side. And you get stalled out there, and you have to rely on the other team winning their flank and relieving pressure on you. So what you see is I noticed there wasn't a whole lot of tanks here. So I realized that opportunity, and I became super aggressive in my positioning, my shots. Every shot I did, I tried to keep my gun hot when I needed to, trying to constantly move around to get better angles on the enemy team. That's part of that relocation I talked about there. I'm not going to sit in one spot and continuously repoking if I don't have a good shot on them. Instead, I'm going to relocate to a better position, even if it's only a couple meters over. As long as I have a good angle that I can constantly reliably pen on an enemy vehicle, I'm going to do what's necessary to move to get that better shot. A lot of times you see a lot of players just stay in one position because they're afraid to move and expose themselves, and that's not always the best option. Now, I just rush in. Yeah, maybe I stole the kill. Tokyo drift around a rock face, and I just continue on moving with my day. Thought I could get a good shot there, but I lit up the fleeing standard B, and so I got some good spot assists right there, and you can already see that I've got more spot assists than I actually do have raw damage, so already off to a very good start. So I'm moving left because I got a nice good slope here, and I'm going to take aim at the chieftain because he's, I'm able to get good shots. He's exposed himself there, his lower plate's exposed, and I got good actually to reliably hit. Now I thought because of how weak his armor was there on the top slope, I figured that I might be able to try and get a good shot in, but no, I bounce off one of the strongest parts of his tank, and so now you find me having to expose more of myself in order to actually get more reliable shots there. So I'm going to swing left wide some more because again I want to try and get better shots onto the Jaegeru and the other tank that is near him. Now, at this point, if you look at the minimap, you can kind of see that we have completely gained, for the most part, solid map control. We have the map control being that pretty much we own everything in a diagonal line from A1 down to K0 pretty much is ours, roughly. We have a good sense. We have a good spread, dominant map control right there, and we are slowly squeezing the noose. And it kind of looks like it's half and half, but I mean roughly as in we have more people pushed past that diagonal line than they do. So I would kind of consider that to be dominant map control there, because that means we have farther vision than they do. At this point here, again, I'm being super aggressive with the Leopard 1. Not always advisable, but in this situation, it worked fantastically, being able to push into a position to constantly assist my team. And so, again, just trying to keep my gun hot. I'm going to try and take a shot at any opportunity that I feel is going to be able to reliably pen. And so here you just see me playing the game of trying to pen the Jaegeru. I took just a random risk shot at hitting that little gun, that little cupola up there, and thankfully for the accuracy of the Leopard 1, I managed to hit and pen that very hard weak point on the Jaegeru. Jaegeru's taken out now. We have essentially gained not much map control because, as you can see here in the bottom right hand corner, oblivious to everyone, even me until I noticed it just now, was that there is another Leopard 1 hiding up there in the hill. How he got there, how he didn't get detected with me over there, I have no idea. But because of the fact that there is a TD that was not going to let him move and he could not get to a position to shoot me from there, I just let him be. I wasn't going to go back and try and get in a brawling match with another Leopard 1. So I go in here to try and fight this M103. I get a nice, good, reliable shot. I switched to heat here at some point because at this time it was just I wasn't going to take any more chances. I believe I actually switched heat to deal with the Jaegeru. I don't remember, and I don't even, remember the situation. Really, I don't even remember when I switched to heat, but most of the time when I switch to heat, it is because of a reason. And I probably also forgot to switch back to heat. And so now I'm using the bushes to try and hide myself. It's not really working all that well, but now I'm undetected. I'm able to safely hide behind these bushes and just continue to pump out shots into the rear of the Panzer 7. Took a blind risk shot there into the back of the Panzer 7, and happened to go back. It happened to pen. We both saw it. Switched back to standard rounds here. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try and push. I'm going to push on the 50 TP as well as the Panzer 7. Panzer 72, I don't remember we all know the K, the Panzer 72K, it's a tank that I don't even care to try and remember the names. We all know how the Germans are with their weird names and points and things. Yeah. So I take care of the one tank, realizing that the two TDs up there in the north section of the map have the Panzer 7, I'm going to call it the Panzer 7 now just because, dealt with. I'm going to push on the M103, seeing as that there is no one left to deal with the M103. So I'm going to go deal with it because I've got the hit points to be able to take a shot or two, and he is essentially, one or two shot here. He sneaks up around beside me, but the proxy spotting mechanic caught him. So now, essentially, I'm just trying to bait him to come over here, get greedy. And at this point, I was like, I'm not having any more of this. I'm just going to do with it. I switched to heat, and I go and just push in. I biff a shot. And I had a small opportunity, small window, didn't work. So now I'm just rushing the M103. Rush in, juke his shot, and I just get a nice, good side shot. And I secure the final kill of the game, if I read that correctly there. But overall, a very nice game in the Leopard 1. You're going to see here that we have a very good combined damage output of, just over 8K. So, pretty good game in the Leopard 1. Sadly, not a mastery badge. But overall, that is today's video on showing how relocating constantly and map control can help give you a very good game performance as well as lead your team to victory. I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos like this one, don't forget to subscribe. But until next time, this has been Darren of WotC Academy.